Hello friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Today's video is very special because this is a breaking news and a lot of people are getting impacted with this. So before I share all these details with you, a request, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, share it with your family and friends, and please press the bell icon so that this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's get started on a very important thing, very important news, and this news is about a visa interview. Yes, visa interviews are coming for study visa and visitor visa. Yes, this is a news. So first of all, this is a true news. Some people are really shocked. I am not, but many people are shocked. Why this suddenly interviews are coming for study visa and visitor visa? So let's look at the reasons, remedies, what you need to do, what you expect in those interviews, and how you can clear these interviews. So I'll tell you everything, so watch the video till the very end. So let's get started. Interview calls. First of all, this is a right news. It is, yes, interview calls are coming, and some students and some visitor visa applications have recently received interview calls. So in interview call, you need to meet the visa officer in person. You need to go to the consulate office, meet the visa officer in person, and although at this moment the percentage is small, but it will increase in the future. Mostly the interview calls are coming for fishy cases, for cases where there is some kind of ambiguity, where there is some kind of falsification. Their interview calls are coming. And they are also giving interview calls randomly. Even if your case is crystal clear, randomly they are picking up and randomly giving interview calls. So the question here is that this was not the trend earlier, and people are shocked. I am not, because I have read IRPA. IRPA very clearly says that visa officers under section 16 can anytime call you for a interview, and this has been clearly mentioned. If you look on the government website, here is the snapshot, clearly stating that we may ask for interview. And I'll share this link. This is there. And somebody who is applying for a study permit, they clearly saying that we may ask for a visa interview. This was not happening before, which is right. US, if you are applying for US visitor visa or US study permit, 9 out of 10 times you have to go for a visa interview. It's almost mandatory. But in Canada, in case of Canada, this was not the thing. So they were granting the visa based on your documents. So why now? Why is this trend started? Why are the interviews coming now? Simple question, why are the interviews coming now? So the first and the foremost reason is too many fraud cases. Yes, too many fraud cases and fraud agents. Not only the cases are fraud, the agents are also fraud. They don't have any certification, they don't have any license, they are just operating, they are mushrooming all across in India, Pakistan, everywhere. And that is another reason. Do you think government is fool? Do you think an IRCC officer doesn't know what is going on? They know. You know, I know, then why don't they know? They also know. So this is a measure to curb, on the illegal activities which are going on. Not just the fraud cases, not just the fraud agents. The documents which they are providing are also fraud, totally fraud. And ghost agents, they are selling the packages. They are selling the packages in India, Pakistan. You go into any corner, go to Chandigarh, go to Nehru Place, go to Ludhiana, anywhere, they are selling the packages. You pay us 20 lakhs, you have to do nothing. We'll do everything. We'll do IELTS for you. We'll do everything for you. You don't have to furnish documents. You will get visa at your home. Just pay the money. Do you think government don't know this? You're mistaken. Government knows this. And now they are taking measures to curb. Now you dial your agent, he'll run away. He'll go away. You won't be able to find, you won't be able to call him. Those fraud agents are untraceable. They are posting videos on TikTok. Do not worry. This is just one of the case. No, this is not one of the case. You will see many more cases coming up like this. So, lot of illegal activities. These are just few reasons why you are looking at in-person interviews. In-person interviews, these are just few reasons. So, now the question is this good or bad? Is this advantageous or disadvantageous? This is definitely very, very bad and this is very disadvantageous for those who have fake cases, who have fake documents, who have fraud agents. For them, yes, it is a disadvantage. But for those who have honest case, they have advantage. So if you have a clear case, there is nothing to worry. Simply nothing to worry. You will have a better chance. Your papers may not tell everything, but when you go in person, you are in a better position to explain to the visa officer. You can explain your case. If you have a gap, you can explain why is the gap is there. If you want to switch from commerce to, say, sciences, or from science to maybe management, you are switching the education, you can better explain your case. So you will have kind of a second chance. Your papers explain, now you can explain in a much better way, much convincing way. Of course, these type of things from government will make fraud agents, yes, run away. The fraud agents will go away. And there is a high chance of getting a visa. If your case is clear, there is, as I said, nothing to worry. Rather, you will have a very high chance of getting a visa. And honest candidates will get a better opportunity. So, honesty is the best policy. So, these are the advantages. And now, preparation. So, you have got an interview call. What is the preparation you need to make? So, interview call can come for study visa or maybe a visitor visa. Preparation is different if you have got an interview call for a study visa. In that case, what is the things you need to prepare? So this is not a comprehensive list. These are just few things which are kind of must have. There is much more than this. So take original. Take originals of all your passports, your Aadhaar card, your government issue IDs, whatever you have provided along with your application. And IELTS original test report or any other language test, whatever language test you have given, PTE, CELPIP, whatever test you have given, you can take those things along with you. All educational transcripts, your mark sheets, your transcripts, you take all your degrees, diplomas along with you. And proof of your experience, if you have shown experience after your studies, right, then you have to show that proof. And GIC, you have to provide that also. Letter of if you have got an offer letter, you have to provide the original. Again, fee transfer, if you have done the fee transfer already to the university or college, you have to show the proof. Bank balance, account certificate or bank balance statement originals. So all these things you have to take originals. This is not a comprehensive list. The list could be much more things, but these are just few items which you need to take. And preparation which you need to do for a visitor visa if you get an interview call. Again, this is not a comprehensive list, but these are few of the items. The passport, Aadhaar card and your government issue IDs are same. Invitation letter is again a mandatory item, whether you are going on your own or a business trip. If you are on a business trip, you have to provide again the letter of invitation, proof of relationship, educational transcript, mark sheets, because you have also shown how much you have studied in there also. Proof of experience, your work experience, your job letter, your notice of your NOC, so no objection certificate which your present employer has issued, and bank statements, ITR, income tax returns, your hotel booking proof. So although these days getting a visa on a hotel booking is not easy, but still if you are trying, you have to show the proof. And retirement certificate, pension IDs if you are retired. So there are n number of things. These, as I said, this is not a comprehensive list, but these are few items must have if you are called for an interview. So what do you expect in an interview? Very, very simple question. What do you expect in an interview? So the first and foremost question which you can expect is, why do you want to go to Canada? Why Canada? Whether it is a study visa or whether it is a visitor visa, why Canada? So you have to convincingly answer that. The questions will be from your profile. The questions will be asked related to your education. The questions will be asked related to your work experience. Questions will be asked from your SOP, the statement of purpose which you have furnished. So if you have copied, again, God will help you. So questions related to your relationship. If you are married, if you are divorced, if you have kids, all these things can be asked. So these are again few things, not all, but these are what you can expect minimum. Now, how to clear this interview, this is very, very important. So how you want to clear this interview, the first most important thing, be calm. Yes, be calm. If you are anxious, which I hope you may be and may not be, it depends. But if you are anxious, at least do not show your anxiety. So be calm and do not show your anxiety. At least know your profile very well. Read it twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. Know your profile very well. Each and every date, things you have to have right in your mind. Gather your documents. As I said, minimum few documents I have given you. Those are minimum documents. You need to have originals with you. And listen to the question. This is very important. Why? This is important because you have to answer. Nobody other is going with you. Your parents are not going with you. Your relatives are not going with you. And your fraud agent, he will never go with you. Those people will not be going with you. You will be going all alone and facing the visa interview. And mind it, the interview will be in English or French, whatever the language, no other language. So, answer what is asked. Not just listening is important, answering promptly, honestly, and answering only what is asked. So, these are few tips for you. If your fraud agent is not picking up your phone, if you have got an interview call, you are nervous, you are confused, or if you want to discuss about any of the Canadian immigration or visa matters, you can book a consultation meeting with us. Our office is in Brampton. Email ID, phone numbers, everything is shared right here with you. Most important thing, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far, please consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.